Lucknow from Delhi. So I am speaking on his behalf. Indiannica Learning, formerly known as Encyclopedia Britannica India, is today a wholly owned subsidiary of Navneet Education, a renowned publishing house in the school space. However, we continue our association with Encyclopedia Britannica as an exclusive licensee of Britannica in South Asia. As a learning solution provider, we actually operate in both the spaces, the K-12 space as well as the higher ed space or the higher education space. For K-12, we strongly believe in involving ourselves with the school leaders, with students, with parents, with educators, while designing products for classroom as well as for home learning environment. Our engaging learning solution for K-12 actually include curriculum books which are mapped to the syllabus, interactive teacher resource kit, digital and online reference, smart class solution, and teacher training workshops. I would just focus on digital and online reference in this session. Now, many of our schools, or rather school customers, are adopting what we call the new age digital library solution, which would typically consist of a student referenceware, which help the students work on their class assignments as well as on their project work, a teacher tool for lesson planning, and a large catalog of ebooks, ebook titles across grades and within grades across subjects. The digital library suite is a repository of a very large number of multimedia assets and resources, ranging from articles to periodicals to journals, as well as to images, videos, and animations. This solution is completely cloud-based, which means it supports learning anytime, anywhere. It also allows for blended learning. So we've had a panel discussion on blended learning. So it allows for blended learning and is aligned to the flipped classroom metaphor. So what does that mean? It means that students can actually learn the concept on their own, self-paced, and then come to class prepared. And during class, it's mainly activity, it's collaboration, where the student actually interacts with the peers and also with the teacher, clears all doubts, clarifications, which means the teacher here becomes, or rather plays the role of a mentor. Now, of course, today's online solutions are device agnostic, which means the responsive content or the HTML content can be accessed from smartphones, tablet, of course, laptops, desktops. So our solution is no different in this regard. Often the question is asked, what is the relevance of a digital library in today's world of internet, Google, and Wikipedia? So our solution is from the stable of Encyclopedia Britannica. So that's the online solution. And the three key differentiators for our product is that it's a secured content. Often, students going to the net are exposed to undesirable content. That doesn't happen with our portal. And also the fact that it is authentic. It comes from the house of Britannica. So Britannica, of course, has been a source of knowledge for the world for the last 250 years. And there are different contributors to the content, right, from head of states to authors of best-selling books to scholars to industry leaders. So obviously the content is very authentic. And the third key feature is it's age appropriate. So the portal has three sections, primary, middle, and senior. So there is content relevant for all ages. So, and of course the information quotient increases as you move from, let's say, primary to middle to senior. So that's all about the solutions that we offer for schools or K-12. Now in higher ed, the two key elements are research-oriented education and of course skill development for employability. Now we at Indiannica Learning are able to address these two critical elements through our what we call the academic edition tool, which is a digital reference library for students to help them in their research work. I'm talking about the higher education students here. And there is also the interactive language lab solution that we offer to the higher education segment. While the academic edition tool covers a wide range of subjects from science to technology to social science, economics and mathematics, the language lab not only for the higher education segment. To conclude, Indiannica digital and online reference solution is fairly aligned to the digital transformation mission, which is the mission of the current establishment. Thank you.